Okay, so this is going to be your lesson or your example for exporting the SPSS plots into image files that you can insert into your Word document. So let's take a look at what we have here. I've got Barnett here, so I'm just going to go through and kind of use it as an example. So here we've got the 10 different things we had. We had 2 crosstabs, we've got 3 error bar plots, right? We've got two different scatter plots, right? We've got the map that's kind of big, and then 2 error bars. And so we've got everything here. And what I want to do is I want to export these into format files that I can use and insert. So the first thing I'm going to do is going to select on this first plot, and it may end up exporting these 2. I'm not quite sure what it'll do, so let me just start with this one. I click right and then hit export. Here I'm going to click objects to export, all visible, type none is graphics only. Right? I'm going to use bitmap files. If you're doing this, if you're using SPSS in a Windows environment, you will probably have the option of .wmf, Windows meta files. And if you have that option, use it, because Windows meta files work really well with Word. So in this case, we're on Apple, so we have OS, and bitmap files is the best we can do. So we're going to do that. I'm going to go down there and browse, and I'm going to just put this on the desktop. And I'm going to first create a folder, and I'm just going to say plots. I'm going to create a folder, and I'm going to say, let's say, plots A1. And I do the A1, or the 1A. I do plots 1A, and then I'm just going to save it. So it tells that to all visible data file, all visible image files, save as graphics, as a bitmap file, and it's going to save it into a new folder on the desktop, and it's going to save it with plots 1A, and it should put 1A1, 1A2, 1A3, 1A4 for each different ones. So let's run it. It's going to take a while to export all of those. Okay, seems like it worked fine. I'm going to minimize this one, and I should have a new image file, or a new file folder over here. I'm going to click this, and sure enough, good enough, it didn't export the tables. So I've got 8 different images that are available as bitmap files to insert into my Word document. Okay, so the next thing that I need to do is I need to insert those into the template file that I provided you. So I'm going to minimize this for the time being. I'm going to bring up this Word document, and in this Word document I've got the 2 tables. These tables you're going to just delete those cell entries, and then enter them from the information. That's got to be manual. But below it I've got all these different image files. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get this a little bit bigger. And let's say, for instance, figure 1. So I know that I need to put that particular error bar from Barnett in here, so I'm just simply going to select this. I'm going to delete it. I'm going to go up here to hit Insert, Photo, Picture from File. I'm going to go to my desktop location. I'm going to go to my plots file, and I'm going to look for plot A1. Now the thing that you need to do, it'll insert this as 6.5, so when you actually print this, you won't get this outer boundary in your cell. So the one thing that you have to do after you put it in here is right click, format picture, and let's see if we can do the size. And all we want to do is click down 1/10. So we need to go from 6.5 to 6.4. And what that does is it makes the image a little bit shorter than the boundary, and this line comes in and everything looks good. Okay. After figure 1, what you should do is then go in, put the case title here. You need to put the citation for it. Observations include these, and you need to explain the levels for your deal and the period of time to 2012. So each file you're going to do this way. So let's just do the next one. Here we have that second plot. Simply we're going to do the same pattern. We're going to insert, photo from file. In this case it should come up again. Bingo. I'm going to format picture. I'm going to make it a little bit shorter. And then after I'm done with that, I'm going to go through and change all those things, delete this kind of complete notice, that's for your information, and I'm going to move on. After we get to this, figure 3 is actually out of order, so what we need to do here is delete, insert, photo, picture from file, plots. This is going to be actually 4, so we did 3 box plots, but we're looking for the first scatter plot. So here we're going to format picture and make it a little bit shorter and move on. Next we'll do this one. Again, same process. Photo, picture from file. Then go to plots. We want A5. Insert that. Format picture. Make it a little bit solid. Okay. This one is actually file 3, so let's take this. We'll insert photo from file, plots. Go back and make sure we get the right one. Nice thing is it gets you a preview so you know what you're looking for. Need to format the picture just a little bit shorter and keep moving. Delete, insert picture from file. This one should be, let's make sure if it's 6. Yeah, that's the big map we're looking for. Here we need to format picture, make it slightly smaller. And then we're down to our last 2 error plots. So we're going to insert photo, picture. Go to the plots file. This one should be 7. Insert photo, picture from file. And there you are. Now you have 8 professional images. They'll be really clean. The bitmap should print out pretty well. If you do window metas files, they'll be even better. And you have some really nice kind of looking plots as we go through here. So net, I think what we have here is a pretty simple exercise, and you already have the template. All you need to do is fill this out manually and insert those files, and you should be ready to write up your analysis. That's what we got.